look at what the papers have for us this morning. We'll start with the Daily News Hub. Unsparing, Wike takes on Fubara, Wabara. Clark says it's fight to the finish. No reconciliation with Fubara. Declares Wabara unfit to serve as PDP BOT chairman. Tells Ijo elder statesman Clark, you're not PDP member. Allow Fubara to face the crisis. And talking about the PDP, you see another headline there right at the bottom of the page. PDP crisis. If I open my mouth, it won't be pleasant. Damagum warns.
Okay, so let's see whether the Daily Independent is also leading with the PDP issues. And yes, we have one of them just at the bottom. PDP crisis. Wike vows to remain in party and fight to the last. Declares park and pay scheme illegal in FCT. Okay, Nigerians' future mortgaged by Tinubu family associates. This is coming from Atiku, the Daily Independent.
Let's go now to the First News newspaper. Defying speculation. I'm not joining APC. We'll remain in PDP fighting battles. Wike. That's the top headline on the front page of First News this morning. Of course, let's look at other headlines there. Drop baseless charges against NLC boss. Focus on insecurity. Ugo Chinyere tells police.
The daily assets are deeds unpleasant to reveal, Damagu tells PDP. Allegations ploy to remove me at September NEC meeting. I won't leave PDP. I'll stay and fight, says Wike. Anger as FG delays minimum wage template, levels terror charges on Ajero, NLC ready to down tools nationwide.
The Nigerian pilot leads with the story, and of course, usually the headline is in red, screaming red. Soldiers, bandits in bloody clash. Nigerian soldiers, bandits in bloody clash. 15 bandits were said to have been killed. Over 100 cows recovered. 3 soldiers reportedly killed in the clash in Wase local government area. And that's the top headline there. Looking at other headlines there on that paper, no place for computer illiterates in modern civil service. Head of service. That story you'll find on page 7.
Bandits abduct Kaduna village head's wife, children, kill abducted monarch in Sokoto, Sabwan, leading the People's Daily this morning. Anti-corruption institutions vow to recover West Africa's stolen assets on page 3.
The Nigerian Express. How to make Igbos leave Lagos. Chinwezu, Nigerian writer. That story is on page 3. You might want to find out what Chinwezu, who is himself an Igbo man, has to say about this topic by going to page 3 of the Nigerian Express. And then a political story there, 2027, anxiety over Jonathan's rumored presidential comeback bid.
And that in red, Sabwan, a 22-year-old boy killed by a friend. Okay, we'll look at the Guardian newspaper. Echoes of cabinet reshuffle trail minister's performance a year after. That's the Guardian there. Page 6 with a graphical illustration of a story, building the nation, right? Is that building or holding the nation?
Building the nation.
Building, okay, that's building the nation. And that that's a very interesting picture story, really, with a hammer and is that a jigsaw? Okay, so. And then you have Nigeria to begin revocation of dormant oil well licenses, also on the front page of the paper.
Now to the Daily Trust. Airstrikes killed 5 Boko Haram commanders in Borno. NAF, that's the Nigerian Air Force. Terrorists slay many miners in Niger. 3 soldiers, 15 bandits die in Plateau raid. And at the bottom of the page, you see that sad story there, just like the ones coming from the airstrikes. Abducted Sokoto district head dies in captivity.
Okay, seized aircraft. A French court lacks jurisdiction over matter. That's coming from Sage, as one sovereign can't preside in judgment over another. That's a story you may want to pick up and read up. Starts from page 2 and runs through page 11 of the New Telegraph. The paper is also having this headline, PDP crisis, I can't be intimidated. No one can pressure me to resign. That's coming from Demagu. The same page has got the details.
Okay, now to the Daily Times of Nigeria. Tinubu family mortgaged future of Nigerians article. The story is on page 2. And the writer says Nigeria rapidly transforming into a government of Tinubu, by Tinubu, and for Tinubu. That's the top story there for the Daily Times. And going to other parts of the newspaper, look at the top right-hand corner. Pengasson vows to end scourge of crude oil theft. Story on page 10. That will be interesting.
The Nigerian Tribune, Rivers crisis is the lead. Demagu opens up on controversial letter to appeal court. Replies Clark, says those asking him to resign are undermining party's neck. As main opposition inaugurates reconciliation disciplinary committees. You have that on page 3 of the paper. Non-release of new minimum wage, consequential adjustment causing anxiety. Labour speaking, we have done our part, Finance Ministry says.
Now let's get to some business news. Business AM is the paper we're looking at. Analysts shine light on benefits, risks of Nigeria's $500 million local dollar bond offer. As Treasury DMO officials welcome investors. And the writers say red flag raised over bonds 5-year tenor. Worry over deployment of bonds proceeds. Also on the front page of that paper, analysts list factors keeping gold bullish at $2,700 per ounce, near-term target. Global trend. Okay, the paper is gone now.
The Business Day expectedly leading with the business stories. Nigeria's rusty forex market struggles to crank. That's how the paper puts the story. You may want to read up. Page 11 has got the details. Cargo piles as aircraft shortage delays delivery. And then demand for PTA school fees fuel dollar scarcity in parallel market. You have that on page 5 of the Business Day and other interesting business stories.